Hello everyone and welcome back to Pyanodons hard mode. In the last episode I got the Yeedles online. They are... where are they? Down here, Yeedles. And yeah, I'm very positive when it comes to the modules. And still need a little bit more work when it comes to the buildings. I also had to make the fungal substrate, and that is sitting in another block. Yeah, just converting logs into fungal substrate. That's a pretty easy recipe. And then I went completely overboard with copy pasting old blocks. I have doubled my petri dish production. Unfortunately, this is using a lot of old things. Like this even has the fluid burners, the oil burners. So the oil burners are 5x5. These are spaced out for the oil burners, so that, yeah, you know, some liquid fuel can get in there, and many of the other pipes are just stupid, like real stupid, because it was iron pipes previously, and at some point I felt like, okay, it was wrong just copy pasting this. Today I want to go there and fix things manually, try to get me some radar coverage and then maybe redo the piping. And I also started a copy of the power plant block. Yeah, so this is up, this is not running yet. I think it also misses the power pole for connecting this to the global power network. And once a little bit of this is running, I can disconnect this. But for now, it has to stay like this. I think this can be built just on its own. Nothing I have to do here. When it comes to the petri dishes, I'm not that certain about it. And then I have to come back to that block of logs, because it turned out that I, messed up, like completely messed up. I just added the end here with the pipes, but actually this was not the end. This is just 12 buildings when it should be 15. I don't even know how well balanced this is. Yeah, you know, 15 per second is still acceptable. But actually this is supposed to make a little bit more than 2 belts, and it should consume a little bit more moss. So, if I take a look at the original, this is what the original looked like. Yeah, you can see 18.7 and 14.3 moss. I don't even know, to be honest, why it is scaled like this. Maybe I could even go higher than that. I have no idea. Maybe it was based on the number of tree seed factories. Yeah, because adding 50%... Maybe I could even add 50% here, but yeah, then it definitely doesn't fit in here anymore. So, there is lots to fix, but I don't want to have an episode that is just fixing my old mistakes. So I want to do Vanadium. That is the #1 product from the Arthropod blood, which is just a byproduct at the moment. But the problem is I need vanadium pentoxide to make anthraquinone, to make hydrogen peroxide, sometime when I get to the red circuits. And yeah, the other options here are just bad, like making organic solvent with it or converting iron grade 1 into copper grade 1. I wouldn't know why. Why would I do that? Also, I make like 30 per second arthropod blood at the moment, so I could convert 1 iron grade 1 per second into 1 copper grade 1. Yeah, that's not really anything meaningful. So yeah, this really should go into vanadium. Now, as to the order of things, maybe I'll start with placing down all the construction zone extenders here and try to fix this mess. Because every pipe that the bots bring, they have to remove again, which, yeah, of course is a bit stupid, but that's how it is. And yeah, then I'll do the vanadium and fix the rest. So I'll just go to this end. Oh, maybe the other direction. And then just try to build. Yeah, my design area is clean. Now with much more room to build. My sap build is, it looks like 50% done. What is it? 800 with 280 goes. Oh, that's even considerably more than just half done. So, power poles. That's really the most important part here, the power poles. Yeah, now the trees are gone. To wait for that power pole. Let's see. So this looks like it is working. Somehow, yeah, those were missing. Now I need to get the inner things done. Do I just want to remove all piping for now? I'm really thinking about this. At least everything to the left side of this. I think even down here that is completely unnecessary. This was a lake with offshore pumps, which do not exist here. But I can grab water from either side. Why do I have so many of these construction zone extenders? Who can tell me that? Why do I even have those? Okay, this is my standard, which means this is just, yeah. Why do I even need this? So, do I have construction zone now? No. Okay, that's probably what this is supposed to solve. Ooh. There are more iron pipes. How come? What's this devilry? Okay, remove the trees. Now, somehow I do need one more power pole. Also, just to be on the safe side here, let's move that power pole a little bit. Did I want to switch this to loaders or not? Okay, can't leave. So be it. Every row, 10 seaweed per second. Now I can definitely change this to loaders. Okay, and that's already what I need. Now all of this is seaweed, right? Yeah. So I will do one seaweed. Probably I also don't need this side. Requesting 15 per second seaweed. Yeah. Okay, now that is a lot of seaweed. Yeah, it should be fine. Now this is just one side. The other side is the bad side. And I need to redo the piping. Yeah, I will just do this once. But somehow have to get rid of this now. I want to see clearly. This one is water. I need hot air. And yeah. Actually, the steam was supposed to just go to here. So this is no steam. But I do need water. I don't need those two. And now I'll try to copy paste this without belts, without inserters. Yeah, it still doesn't look extremely clean, but it's definitely better than before. Now this one is the molten glass and the water somewhere else, and this one will be hot air. Hot air is here. I still need one more input, liquid fuel. It's coming out here, and it doesn't go in anywhere. Oh. So maybe what I'm going to do here is connect all of those directly. And then pick one, and just one place where it actually goes to the other side. Okay, now I'm really curious how well this works. I do need a load of stuff on the other side. And let's check this real quick. I definitely need a new stacker if I want to increase the train limits. So yeah, this is a bit unfortunate. Like a bit very much unfortunate. It's number 4. And the last one, number 5. And yeah, that amount of seaweed on the belts is not the best. But I can work with that. And I have that station. Oh, you already have stripped distillates. I don't have to bring anything. That's great. Hot air. Why am I out of hot air? That's not what I want to see. Really not. So, let's get rid of the seaweed. At least some seaweed. Yeah, bots are not made for this, unfortunately. Okay, I will just wait here and see how this evolves. I want to do the vanadium now. So, the first step. Okay, the centrifuge. A thickener, 3 agitators. And I also need to get coal bed gas to reprocess the pulp stage 3. I think the coal bed gas... Yeah, I could do this in a different block. Or I could just say I do this in that same block and output it to 2 trains. So, let's start with the first step here. Vanabins. That's really just fluids. And let's not forget, I need only a single building of this. Then thickener. Blue liquor. Liquor. Oh gosh, why is this so annoying? Yeah, I want to have the water on the side. And then I need tailings dust. 6 per second. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is good enough. Maybe one more tile of space in between those. Then next step, the agitators. One, two, and three, and then the very end, the reprocessing. So this is again lots of pipes, and this is also again not a single not a single inserter. Yeah, let's move those closer together. You are 1 into 2. And here I can actually do that and rotate every other building. And I need 3 per second. Ah. No, I don't like this. I do not like this. Should I use stack inserters here just to not have to space this out as much? Yeah, this is a weird pattern. Okay, what's going on here? An output. Yeah, let's move this to the other side. An output. Actually, the mechanical inserter is fine. Two buildings for the start. Yeah, I will. This is just different than the other. So bad. So this is going out. What next? Next is this one. 3 in, 1 out. And this needs all 4 sides. Great. Yet another spacing. Okay, then I'll need a quenching tower to get a flue gas made into ash. And that's really just one building. Oh, by the way, I only need one of these as well. Even though I really want to prepare this in a pattern, you know, where this is good enough. Now, this converts 30 arthropod blood into 0.76 vanadium pentoxide. That is the same as what I have in YAFC. Now, what is up with the flue gas? Flue gas is here. The 3 is here. The 2 is here. The 1 is here. Plus let's get this back in. And you'll have an top up. Topping up to 20% should be fine. Now this is the main output. This definitely has to go onto a train. This one is the coal bed gas. Left side or right side? Maybe on the right side. Coal bed gas. Again, so many pipes. So the fun part here is that the water somehow loops. I need pressurized water, and this unpressurizes the water. So that's the water. However, I still need to fill this with initial water. And I'll need a little bit of water anyways for the steam. Yeah, let's do the steam on the side. Oh, actually, that's a lot of steam I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what to do with water? Water has to go in here. Okay, this is coal bed gas. Also should probably go onto a train. on either side. Now this is the water. Top up. Very little. And that's the water. Let's take another look here. The list is getting smaller. That is great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 train stations nevertheless. Yeah, I can definitely put this into a very small block. Just need to find one. Maybe I can even go right next to where I just built. Let's get rid of the forest. The uranium ore, I don't care about. This can be on the other side. Maybe I can even keep this. Yeah, looks like I can keep it. 6, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, I could even drill the bitumen seep. Let's start with copy pasting and then see where I end up. Yeah, I have so much space in here. Construction zone extender goes in there somehow, and that should cover everything. Now, what's going on here? One electric boiler does not like to get built. 2 more over here. Yeah, really, I'm just out of boilers. Okay. So they produce petri dishes. They don't have steam because I don't have water yet. Okay, that's a problem. It's 2,000. Is it worth to pipe it for 2,000? Yeah, come on, let's pipe it. This is again not so great because it's in the fog of war. Okay, that's the water. Don't need those 2 pipes. I have a fuel. No, I have everything. Okay, this is spoilage. Great. Why do I need this? Is a temporary thing? I changed the channels already. Okay. Great. Now what else do I need here? Logs, I don't need a lot. Hot air, molten glass. Yeah, let's increase those. Actually, no. Let's keep them at 1. This must be good enough. And the buffer stations, yeah, also good enough. Do I have enough trains? Not really. So I'll need to build a few more trains. Oh, I had a Pi 1 train. Yep, it was probably on the way to the buffer station, and during that time it counts. What is that medium power pole doing here? So this one... Yeah, things are just weird sometimes, but I think I got everything covered now. Pipes are connected, yeah. Oh, this was the problematic. Yeah. Should be okay. One last check. It's just 2000 water, yeah. Nothing else needed. I could also just use the water from the pump here. Oh no. That's completely irrelevant. It's my train. Can you pick me up? Pick me up there, please. And drop me off here. And then I can try to build a little bit of this block. Still need to do all the train stations. Oh yeah, that's going to be a little bit of work. Maybe let's start with the items first. So let's do the strip distillates here. So this is tailings dust going in. Tailings dust is definitely going to be very high throughput. Either go for stacked. Yeah, let's go for stacked delivery. It's just 10 per second right now, but this is going to be more in the long term. So, next up. Maybe I can reroute the belt a little bit. This is just Liquids. Here is iron oxide. Iron oxide, I think, can be... I like... Do I triple this, quadruple this? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe I'll go with stack inserters here as well. Just because I can. Iron oxide. In you go. And this is vanadium pentoxide. And I need one more requester. Drill head. And a provider. Also the most minimal that there is. Yeah, I already don't like this. But so be it. Do I not make agitators? I do. Okay, melamine. They do have melamine, right? Yeah, it's just a bit slow. So now it's time for all the liquids. Didn't even connect this yet. Didn't connect the steam either. Okay, steam and water. Of course, it could help to get this electric boiler. You need water, my friend. These are 2 ingredients. Yeah, maybe they will just go here direct. First 2 Arthropod blood and acid gas. No, let's do this the other way around. This one is Arthropod blood. Hopefully I didn't reroute some trains again. Okay. You got everything. You got everything. You got everything. Ammonia. Ammonia comes in from a train station. And connects to the pipes. The 3 goes. Yeah, the coal bed gas. I think I have to do the coal bed gas now. Oxygen. And let's not forget, I need... I need to put out the ash here. 2 per second even. I don't think it's running full time, but it's... can still do this. So, a provider... Where's the smallest provider possible? This one. So no channel. Simply goes onto a train. Now, I do have coal bed gas. Yeah, in here. Let's overflow this into a train. Provide fluid. I want to have a channel here. Because yeah, this is not a dedicated production block. Even though it's my only production block for coal bed gas right now. Do I want a second building here? Yeah, maybe I will build a second building. Why? Because I can. Like this, yeah. Oh, oxygen. Still need oxygen. Request fluid. Oxygen. There you go. Okay, now that is everything, right? Already got the Arthropod blood. Why do I have no tailings dust? Because I don't have tailings dust, yeah. Acid gas. Okay, I have to avoid acid gas here. I think in the long term, I don't need to do this, because if I make this tailings dust, I'm still short on acid gas, but yeah. Other parts of the factory might want to disagree here. So, this is overflowing and then going into the void. And then tailings dust can be made. Yeah, okay. What else do I have to care about? I don't care about these missing power poles. Really not a problem. You can go in there for a brief moment. Still need buffer stations. And now this will be very fun or not fun, depending on the definition. I definitely want one buffer for the coal bed gas. And yeah, this was the wrong channel. Could have been the vanadium channel. And I'll disable this for now. And yeah, I can enable it as soon as I have some of this. Now this is the vanadium. And now the fun part actually is the buffering. Because I can't use vanadium pentoxide for a very long time. So, what am I going to do about this? Oh no, this is the ash. The vanadium. Yeah, this is what I need. Let's go output prior right. And then I do this here. Yeah. Good enough, right? Let's hope this is enough. And then where do you get in again? Just here. Quite simple. Why? No water. Okay, that is not good. Now this makes coal bed gas. I'm still... Yeah, it happened again. It happened again. Buffer station, Arthropod blood, 6 trains. Where are you going? This is still fine. The second block with Arthropod blood. Where is it? It's here. Yeah, I should not have done that that rename of the station. Now, I definitely don't want to break anything here. So you please go and deliver properly. Let's try to fix this. Yeah, this is pumping every last bit out of those tanks. Okay, good enough. So now this is the real Arthropod blood, and I don't have acid gas. Why do these trains not want to go here? Hello? Red. I didn't park properly. Now. At least now I've got everything coming in at once. Yeah, so my second petri dish build. Now it doesn't look perfectly clean, but I'd say it's good enough for now. And now I can see that I don't have enough seaweed. Didn't I just copy paste this whole block? I don't want to do this again. But I also didn't I have a block of this size just recently where I said this has nothing in it and I can use it for whatever I like. Somewhere down here. Probably this one. Or up here with the aluminium. That one actually can even be a wider block. Let's prepare this for seaweed. Not now, but in the not so distant future. Yeah, this is just running non-stop. Maybe I can increase the limits of the stations. On the other hand, these buildings buffer a lot inside. But if buildings have, yeah, are just full, of course that's not good. Let's change this to more trains. Same here. And then it is time to build that amount of trains. Oh gosh. So the stacker holds exactly 6 trains. That's great. But I need the trains. Oh, no. Wanted to take a look at my production. Yeah, I can't really see it. It's approximately 1 every 3 minutes. Hasn't changed a lot. Now, the vanadium. All of this is running. One is not connected. Oh, top up into the other direction. Now I'll make the 2. I'll make the 3. Come on. I want to see this. Vanadium pentoxide, 328 hours. There you go. I still need the last agitator, and I also need that quenching tower. Why no quenching tower? Now that's really weird. Am I missing construction zone over here? Yep, I do. Okay, that is easy to fix. Yeah, that's looking good. And coal bed gas. Why is this not running as it should? Why is this polluted? Ah, I see. I see. So you go 1 tile further. Okay, now I guess I have fixed it. And yeah, I think I'm done here. So with all the new stuff done, I think it's time to look after my previous mistakes. Can't even leave. Okay, now I'm ready. Go, go, go. So what do I have to fix in this area? First, I don't have construction zone extenders. I remember deconstructing some of those because I thought I don't need them so close to the border. Turns out it was not the border. This was just some interior. And then let's copy this. Maybe I can just copy all of that without construction zone extenders, and then try to move it. Ugh. Now force build. Oh gosh. Nothing can go wrong here, right? Maybe just deconstruct the pipes first. Okay, now I also need more water, probably. Now you need another 7.8k, which is one pump here and maybe 8 additional pumps there. 45.6. Yeah, good enough. This is good enough. Okay, now it also makes sense that I had those belts that I wouldn't actually need. Woo. No, 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 no. Let's change this. Did I just cut it? Yeah, I only wanted to copy this, not cut it. And move it closer to the pump. Yeah, at least I got a little bit of a buffer of the logs. Because this is standing still for now. Just because I again need the botanical nurseries. At least all the construction zone extenders are flying in at the same time. Instead of being built gradually. That's an advantage. Bots. Do I have enough bots? I think I can increase this to 5,000 now, maybe. $3,000 is a little bit on the small end for the throughput I need in my mall. Also, I think I have to look at my sponges again. Yeah. I set the output priority sometime in the last episode. And now I have to kickstart this system again. Luckily, I have enough modules by now. Zipias still need modules. At least the buildings are almost done. Zipia X. Oh, I don't even have a buffer station for Zipia X. Let's change that. At least 2 trains waiting. Do I have Zipia modules? They just don't want to go in here, unfortunately. But it's still running. Still got 50% capacity in my wastewater tanks. And yeah, everything else here also just seems to work fine. Maybe I should have done this earlier. Yeah, I could probably also just deconstruct it now. There's no way I'm going to use 1,000 stone wool. Something else. So this is running more or less using steam. Ah, okay. Whatever I copied did not work. Did not work here. Because, yeah. Because of this construction zone extender. Now, some of this is just spoiling. And you need nothing. Everything should be here. Okay, then I'm wondering why is this not fully producing? This is a 1-to-1 ratio. What's the problem here? There shouldn't be a problem. So what is going on? Okay, now everything is running. I don't know what happened. Milk, yeah. This is fine. Too many alerts because everything for Pi 2 is just sitting in the buffer stations and I'm not using it yet. Moss. I think it's time for the next moss block. Which means... copy pasting this. This is looking good. Now I'll need stations. I think this time I can actually copy everything. And try to copy everything here this time. including the log belt. Yeah. Okay, what is next on the agenda? Next on the agenda, I think I have to wait for the logs to finish. Wait for the power plant. There was a power plant. Wow, this is looking good. Except it doesn't have a drop of molten salt. That's something I can change, hopefully. Yeah, almost full anyways. Let's deliver. Yeah, this is just standing still. I'm really wondering how much my performance will drop once I start actually producing Pi 2 science packs and the whole factory comes to life. Sap extractor's looking great. Now the vanadium pentoxide. Yeah, that's also quite a production. 0.76 per second. Yeah, that's approximately what I can see here. Like this one centrifuge going full time. Ooh, power is not looking good. I think I built this just in time. Can I? Yeah, I think I have to do the same tricks I did previously by disconnecting some of these from the network. And now let's wait for the salt to come here, and maybe this helps at least a little bit. So they're going. Oh, it's just slow. Okay, let's wait the full 20 seconds and then wait for these. And now I have pressurized steam in the pipes, which means it's time to cut the wire. You are on a separate power network now. Looking green in here. And any excess pressurized steam should flow in there. Maybe I should have chosen the cheaper option for the Arthropod blood, which is a few hundred tanks. Okay, it will overflow at some point. Just a matter of time. Also, it's really great to see for the amount of biomass power plants I have right now, it still is enough hot molten salt. Now the problem, of course, is every power plant needs another 1200, 800 as ingredient plus 400 in crafting, and then this is very quickly gone. Yeah, this can't keep up. I think I have to cut. Oh. At some point it doesn't make even sense to have this, but how much do I have? 128 in total. 99 are still ghosts. So I have 20%. 20% of 16 is 3.2. 2. So yeah, 3 or 4 high pressure steam turbines is what I need right now. I think I can totally go with 4 and just know that the next few buildings are on their way. At least I hope so. I make biomass power plants, do I? Where are they? Circuit boards, come on. Okay, that was not expected. I'm not lying here. Where's circuit production? Really? What's going on here? Tin. Yeah, maybe tin production is something I have to increase. 7 out of 12, yeah. That is not good. Okay, but also this episode is already 90 minutes long. I should try to come to an end. So, what did I have on my to-do list for today? I had this log block on my to-do list. And I'm still waiting for these construction zone extenders. Actually, they are coming in right now. Which means this is great. I can see all of them, I believe. So I will wait for this. The sponges I had on my to-do list, I fixed those. More logistic bots, more moss. I still need to increase my rogue slaughtering and my latex production. But that's probably not for today. So moss is done. How many more trains do I need? Right now it's not looking too bad. Ooh, 55. And I see some of them idle. Okay, but I also have 130 stations empty. And I can definitely start building more trains. Quick look at science. 450 on average, yeah. It's not perfect, but it's also not awful. Considering that I actually only planned for 8 per second and not for 10 per second logi science. I just didn't find the time yet to deconstruct the bus base, and it's working so well. So yeah. This is almost in range of my planned 8 per second logistic science packs. And the problem is really pi 1. That's so bad. Is it still basic substrate? Pi 1, where are you? Yeah, it's still basic substrate. Even though, It should work better now that I have enough petri dishes. But I don't even know whether I have enough petri dishes. Because this is going down here and I don't like that. Petri dish. Is it going down because I'm out of ingredients or because I'm full? Petri dish. Everything full. Buffers almost full. Let's take a look here. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing hot air. Yeah, it's time to increase the fluid stations here as well. Because this is gone very quickly. Got my first block. It's over here. I'll need... Yeah, I'll need the second stacker here. Please. And then... Yeah, same treatment here. Let's pump those fluids up to 2 train limit. And the seaweed trains to 2. Okay, hopefully this is not producing a giant traffic jam. Because I don't have the stacking area yet to support this. Maybe there is just enough throughput in all these stations that there's always something missing in the stacker. Let's hope for this. Petri dish. Yeah, so I really pumped up the petri dish production. And this should help long term for Pi 1 production. Yeah. So, I think it's time to end soon. Let's do the recap. The big new thing I did is vanadium. The vanadium pentoxide coming out of these machines. Why is everything broken? It is broken because the top-up valve is wrong. Yep. Other than that, yeah. So at least it worked previously. It is just a small block for vanadium pentoxide, but yeah. It's still 10 times the size of a normal vanadium block. You just don't need a lot of this. I tried to scale this to 1 centrifuge so that I don't have the flickering power consumption, because that's really annoying. And then I tried to look after everything I did recently and do a lot more copy pasting. So this second petri dish block I started at the end of last episode. And yeah, I tried to clean this up as best as possible. Yeah, it's fully functional already because I helped building this, put down construction zone extenders and all that. I also looked a little bit at the new power plant. Of course, it's still missing a lot of the buildings, but it gets me a little bit extra power production right now. And I pasted another column of moss and I fixed my logs. For some reason, when I copy pasted this, I not only missed the pumps, I missed like everything. Like really everything on the left side, and I don't know how this happened. Yeah, it did happen somehow. Let's clean this up pretty quickly, otherwise I will forget it again. Okay, and maybe one last sweep of tree cutting. So, yeah, that was a long episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.